once I found out wrestling was fake, like when I was a kid and I saw that shit and I said,
it broke your heart.
Oh, it broke my fucking heart, bro. I said, wait a second. Like I noticed with my two eyes, I said, what the fuck is going on here? I couldn't see it the same anymore. It wasn't entertaining to me anymore.
Who hurt you?
I said,
WWE.
wow. I said, I can't watch this
Was
shit.
Was it like finding out Santa Claus wasn't real?
Honestly, I feel like I never believed in Santa. I don't think I ever believed in Santa.
Good.
I don't remember.
That doesn't apply to him.
I don't remember. Yeah. I didn't remember Santa.
Some happy white guy coming in and bringing you gifts. There's something about it that just seems fake. It's just terrible, man.
Live from the MC.
Guys, another episode of GOT is. I know it's been a minute, but we're back like we never left.
Right before the Super Bowl, baby. That's
right
perfect.
Before the Super Bowl.
That's all that matters. That's all that matters.
Super Bowl.
There's so much to talk about. That's what happens.
Or should I say the Swifty Bowl?
No. Stop.
Okay.
Stop.
I'm going with Taylor.
Hey, no, man, I'm trying to sell it.
I'm gonna go to San Francisco just because I've been wrong this whole time. So I just feel like I know that the Chiefs are gonna win, but I'm gonna go with San Francisco. And yeah, it's been terrible. The playoffs this last week was bloody. It was awful.
Going Mahomes, man.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
Taylor. I'm Team Taylor.
You're a Swifty. It's okay. You know, they're a cute couple and they make a lot of clothes, and a lot of money, and they're doing their thing.
But in all seriousness, like I knew
Travis is
I called the Chiefs and the 49ers going to the Super Bowl. Like maybe
coming back
after a few weeks. Because I know I just the things that happened during the season, I knew weren't going to happen
at the right
in
time.
the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? I knew that wasn't going to transition into the playoffs. So I knew they would be a good team.
The 49ers, though, have the defense. They got Bosa. They got, we'll see what happens. CMC is going to be running the ball. But Shanahan has never beaten Andy Reid in the playoffs. He's 0-3. So the odds are not in his favor if they get, it's like the Hunger Games. It's not looking that great. And I just think that that championship mentality you're probably going to get from Kansas City. I think it's going to come down to the mental game, and the mental game is going to go to the Chiefs.
They got everything. You know what they don't have? Mahomes.
Yeah. Patricio. I'm going with the Chiefs, man. I feel like
the Chiefs only didn't score in the second half the last game.
I just hope it's a really good game. I really hope it's a good game.
I think the 49ers could win. I think the 49ers could win, but they'll probably look like they're going to win, and they're going to lose by 3 points, with 24 seconds left or some ridiculous thing. It's gonna, it's gonna be to the very end.
I'm gonna make my bold prediction for this.
What's the spread on that?
I think it's 2.5. 2.5.
Damn, 2.5. That's it.
I haven't checked again. This was a few days ago. I don't know if somebody could check, but I think it's 2.5, 2.5.
And Kansas City's underdog, right?
Are they favorites? No, I think they're underdogs.
Yeah.
They're underdogs, actually. I think.
That's a mistake.
Yeah, the Chiefs are underdogs. So I'll go for that spread. I would take the Chiefs spread for sure if I was a betting guy.
Yeah.
But I'll make a bold prediction and just say it was probably going to happen like what happened last week. Well, 2 weeks ago with San Francisco. San Francisco might be winning the first half, and then KC comes back in the second half and
wins. Yeah, I don't
feel like that's how it's going to go.
Exactly. Well, we'll see what happens. I think that KC is different offensively this year, and the San Francisco defense is for real. And we'll see what happens. They don't have Eric Benamy at offensive coordinator. I think they're beatable. I mean, but they are up for the challenge, and each quarterback, they got CMC. Kansas City has Pacheco. They got crazy runners. They got good quarterbacks. We'll see Purdy versus Mahomes. I mean, listen, I had Purdy as my backup in fantasy. It is what it is. The kid wins a lot for the Mr. Irrelevant and shit. Mm-hmm. So we'll see how he does. If the defense is playing crazy, I mean it is. And the Raiders right now in Las Vegas it's all San Francisco fans over there. So it's a really Laker, San Fran like home game. Like I don't know if did you see the pregame? I don't know. They were all there interviewed.
Those interviews,
So it's like a very 49ers crowd in Las Vegas right now.
Chiefs fans will probably go though.
They will, but like right now, there's a lot of 49ers fans there.
Really nice.
It's like you could watch it. Go to YouTube and watch them all being interviewed before the games.
That new stadium looks.
Oh, that
whole wall is like a screen.
It's really nice. Yeah.
Oh, the Sphere. That Kill Kels there too. Oh, Vegas, man.
The Sphere.
It's fun. Vegas would be a good time for the Super Bowl. That'd be a good place to.
Hey man, also Univision is actually the first. They own the rights this year to be the first time to own the rights to just exclusively be the network to put it in Spanish. For the game to be in Spanish, the Super Bowl for the first time.
Big up to them for man.
Shout outs to the NFL, man. I feel that 2024 they're trying to get past all that bad publicity they've had in the past, and now they're trying to expand. How else can you get more people to watch the Super Bowl? First off, let's get more women involved. Let's get Taylor Swift in the picture.
Taylor Swift.
And then let's get the Spanish community involved. So big shout outs to the NFL. 2 smart moves if you look at it from a.
Yeah. Okay.
No,
I mean, you're like. I feel like
supremacy casual, man.
I feel like you're giving the NFL too much credit. I feel like that's basically all I have to say about it. Is I don't have any other way to explain it to it. We could fight about it all day. But you think they're like these masterminds that put this all together and they wrote these deals. And dun, 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 like I can hear it in your heads, and it's just like to me, I'm just like, yo, you guys are like way overplaying this in your own heads and. That's it. I got nothing else to explain about the situation about that. But good for them, and they're all gonna make money. And at the end of the day, they're all rich. So I mean, I'm just us.
You don't think those are 2 power moves?
But you talk about like you sing again.
It's the most watched televised program.
They did not win last year with the same. How many times has fucking this guy been there? Patrick, all of them. That whole team has been there. How many times have been in the Super Bowl since he's been there? Since Patrick, he's just getting better. He's not even halfway done.
I mean, if it works, that's why I think that they're gonna win.
Like I'm just saying, does one cause the other? Does like him winning Super Bowls and being popular, and like Kelson just being a good-looking guy and a tall guy, and she's like a rich chick, but he's rich, but she's like way richer. Yeah, so it is what it is. But I'm just saying, is there like a chance, just like a fucking hookup that like all things happen really well, but like they're coincidences in life or the things that happen, but like you think, okay, they're rich and they're famous and they're good looking. It's like you're saying like they signed some blood contract.
Orchestrated.
Most rich people don't wanna be seen together.
But she's
especially that rich.
But they're not like fucking like they're public figures, both of them. You know what I'm saying? So my whole point is, but can they also both just need to fuck? Like I'm just saying, like I'm just saying.
Why is she on the screen half of the game?
She's sitting in a suite. They don't pick like she's not like, hey, like put me in the camera now. Hey, put me in the camera now.
But she somehow is.
She
somehow ends up there most of the game
because it helps them, and it doesn't mean
because it's orchestrated.
And you think she's not making nothing out of that? I think
she's already a billionaire. She didn't need the NFL. You guys think that Taylor Swift needed the NFL is absolutely ridiculous, and so it's all good.
It helps.
They already helped. It's like if you're rich, it's like okay, it's like dude, you take someone who's got $1 billion.
I agree.
I'm gonna give like $100 million if I go to this game. Like okay, I get it, but I'm already rich. Like she doesn't need you. She doesn't need the NFL. She's just banging Travis. There's nothing else to it.
I agree.
Anything else is just insane. That's it. Everything else, you want to come like believe in aliens? Give me something. Give me a real conspiracy. Come on, guys.
Bro, you can do. It's the NFL.
We can do better than that. We can do better than that. That's what I'm saying.
We get more viewers. That's how I'm looking at it. If I'm the head of NFL, how can we get more viewers?
Taylor does not need the NFL.
But she does not need it, and that
Taylor Swift doesn't play football. Why is she on screen?
I feel like you guys just didn't take logic. You didn't take like basic logic.
It only makes her better. Why would she not want it?
But they don't cause. My whole point is she just wants to be there. Maybe she just wants to watch the game.
Right.
Like I'm just seeing. Like, isn't there a chance that maybe she just wants to watch this game? They won. They're the reigning champions. They're the reigning champions.
Nobody's arguing.
Listen, I'm gonna agree with you.
I'm just saying, whatever. Maybe it's something in the middle. Maybe it's something in the middle. But still, you're giving the NFL like this like CIA.
They're the ones orchestrating
right now. That's like they're orchestrating. Like they've like we got Mossad over here like running the NFL. You guys are crazy. Like I'm just saying,
I
things just
100%
happen.
agree with
things
you.
just happen sometimes. That's all I'm saying. I'm not giving it.
Taylor doesn't need the NFL.
You
but
know,
I feel like
we made it famous. No, I don't know. You know, like Kanye. Like the NFL did not make. It did not make Taylor Swift famous.
It's making her more famous.
She didn't need it. She didn't need it because guys didn't care. We're still not going to buy her music. The next time that her album comes out, just because now you've heard about her or seen her at NFL games, are you gonna fucking buy her album? Are you gonna listen to a Taylor Swift song now? Are you gonna listen to Taylor Swift song now?
Not on.
Let's do a poll. Quick poll.
Maybe.
No, are you gonna listen to?
Is it not a source of promotion?
But all of life is a promotion. But my point is again, you're causing. You're putting these things. You're connecting these dots that just. For some people there, but you have absolutely no proof. You're kind of going on this
she's on screen
but because
for half a fucking
why
quarter.
not? Because she's so famous. She's like the most famous person in America. She makes crazy money. Why not put her up there? You're making crazy. But that she's getting paid to do it like that. It's some contract deal is what I'm fighting about. It's like that's all I'm saying. Of course she's there. Why not? You take advantage of what's hot. Like this opportunity. Oh, she wants to bang him, and that's all I'm saying. That's all I think about it. But it's all good. I love you guys. And
listen. We just made two different points.
No, he has a great point.
No, he has a great point, but that's not what I was saying.
No, whatever. I'm just saying. We're doing it. There's obviously business being there, and it's good for everybody. So it's like the Goodfellas. It's like this is good for everybody. We're just gonna keep this going. But like that. There is this. I don't know. There's a deeper thing there, but they all are enjoying themselves. It seems like, and good for them. And they're probably gonna win fucking the Super Bowl over it because they're feeling good and. Everyone's feeling good there. I feel like mentally, I feel like Kansas City is going to win just the mental game because they love being there.
Experience. I feel like also the experience is pat. You know what I'm saying?
And also the orchestration.
It's going to come down to like one play. That's the terrible. It's going to be like two plays where you're going to be looking at it and be like,
of course, the spread is 2.5.
It's going to be terrible. Is it going to be like those two plays?
I feel like
there it is. It
might come down like a field goal. Like 3 points.
I think so.
So maybe don't go with the spread.
It's gonna come down to the spread.
So
man.
maybe don't take the spread, and then if you are gonna take the spread, probably go with the Chiefs. But you're hoping they're gonna win that game.
Yeah,
not lose with a field goal. Imagine if they lose with a field goal.
Exactly. The whole thing. But here's the thing. I think at this point, the reason I don't think that they're going to play that hard with them, because at this point, they already got her there. It's like, my point is her winning and they're winning. Like, they won last year. I do think that there is something cool story about the Empire striking back and that the 49ers win this game. Like, I feel like there is something to that mythos, you know what I'm saying? You don't want to see these guys win twice. You don't want to even pat. Like if the NFL was trying to go after this, because they already have her there for the Super Bowl anyway. So like, well, you don't need to like I already got you there. Like, it doesn't matter what you think of me doing with that.
Damn, I'm actually forgetting they won last year. Right?
They won last year. That's what I'm saying. They were winning Super Bowl champs.
Bro, this is marketing. It's gold. You have America's sweetheart, right? You have
they want them to win twice, though?
The most listened
That's a great
artist
question.
in the fucking world.
Actually makes me think a little bit. Do they want them to win for a second straight year?
Do they want Pat?
That don't really happen.
Well, they might like the confusion.
That don't happen like that,
bro.
It never happens like that.
If Kansas City wins,
so that maybe they do want them.
Think about it. You have America's football player with like the cheerleader what more of an American tale do you want?
And then
you're gonna see these guys everywhere.
Maybe they just
everywhere.
Maybe they're just gonna play the game, and
if they win and he proposes, what are you gonna think?
I'm not gonna think anything.
It's part of it.
I think that the NFL planned it. I don't think the NFL planned it. And it's a psyop by the Democrats.
Ever,
I get it.
One very, very, very big question here. I feel like this is what we've been talking about the whole time. Is the NFL rigged to help the odds towards the betting, companies?
I think so.
Yes,
I think so.
Yes.
But I feel like all professional,
but all sports, also.
I think all sports.
All lives matter. Yes, no, like all sports are rigged.
All sports
are rigged.
Yeah. So on a professional level, it's like with the referees, you can always. It's never subjective.
To keep it very simple.
What you're calling, what you're not calling, who's getting knocked out, who's not, who's done, who's not done.
We were talking about it last time. The Baltimore game, they weren't really running the ball. That's so weird, man.
Every single referee.
We don't want to talk about Baltimore. The Baltimore, they look terrible.
Every single referee wears a fucking headset.
Oh, yeah, no, they're
What if someone's just calling it out? Do this, do that. You got to do this. You got to do that.
My point, we're still watching. I don't expect fairness. It is what it is. I don't know. Like, I mean, I feel like we catch it if something is agreed, something's crazy. We're like, yo, that was crazy. Like we're like, we can mark it.
They have though. There's reviews of footage that you'd be like, what the fuck is going on?
Is it going to change?
Why is he not calling this? Why is he calling this? What is?
Right? That's what I'm saying.
There's a lot. But the reason I'm saying
it's been proven also because there's been documentaries of referees that got caught. That literally got shaving points. Shaving points.
They're shaving point. Yeah, they're down.
So just with that, yes, sports is rigged, and it is what it is.
I'm alright,
but we still watch.
We gotta.
We're still gonna watch it.
We're still gonna watch it. Let's keep it real.
It's entertaining as fuck.
Exactly.
I know,
and that's all it is.
It's sports fun. Speaking of sports fun, what do you guys think about WWE? Have you listened to Big Vince McMahon?
I got only a little bit of it. I didn't get into it.
Here's the thing, man. I feel like Vince is one of those old guys who's been rich for like a really long time. In his defense, like he's been saying such crazy things. We've kind of just let him be. Like we have him on tape saying crazy things. It was like such a thing. I'm just saying Vince is kind of like a legend, and it is what it is. But like, I mean, the texts are wild, and you could tell this guy's like kind of crazy. But like he also like really was taking care of that chick. Like you should see the bill of like different goods that she's like now saying, she's claiming all kinds of stuff, but he bought her a lot of stuff. I'm just saying, he bought her like the list is pretty long, like just for like 2019. So I don't know. It's one of those things where when things go bad, I feel like people are gonna be like, "Oh, they're abusive," and especially with work situations. It's rough.
So was this like a girlfriend,
employee? A lot of those powerful dudes, that's how they do it. They like having like their employees, the women that they can kind of control. He's like one of his like assists. Like she was like under him, which is the reason that she, if it was like if it wasn't someone who worked for him, it would have been fine, It would have been private, but because she worked for him, she has a case, to do all this stuff. But that's just all it's about is being an employee.
Because they've been together for quite some time.
Yeah, but she worked, she worked.
So I wonder what happened.
He stopped paying her bills.
Yeah, exactly. She wants more money. He's mad rich, and he was about to move on.
They've been together for quite some time,
and women keep receipts.
Yeah,
fair enough.
The freak-offs have been going on for quite some time, and it was never a problem till recently.
Listen, the suit is very serious, but I'm just saying, like the WWE, the whole thing is pretty crazy. But yes, if he does mention a lot of very crazy things in his text, I'm not really getting into it because there's gonna be a lot of there's gonna be a lot of pausing. There's gonna be I feel like as we go through this whole thing. But Vince is an old man. He's kind of a legend, and we've let him get away with being this crazy guy for so long, like on camera. Vince almost like, remember that time like he slid into the ring and he tore both his quads and he was still like acting, but like he couldn't get up. I don't know if you remember this. I remember this as a kid. He like he ran in. I'm just saying like Vince is like, I grew up.
So he legit
he tore both quads and then he was like doing the thing, but he couldn't like. He's literally like in the ring, like I know those things. You're like, please YouTube Vince McMahon tears both quads sliding into the ring when you get home. That's your assignment from me, and that's the last thing. But I'm just saying, for whatever he did to this employee, he also like. He gave her a lot of stuff. That's all I'm saying. There's like the receipts. This is all about the receipts. She had the receipts. Like obviously, like she kept all the texts.
Those things are
younger men are like we're smarter. I think about like that kind of written messages and things like that. But I think like older people they don't care. Like you know what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. He just didn't care. You know.
Definitely didn't care.
I knew this was bad because the lawsuit. Landed and the next day he resigned from everything. Listen, if a powerful dude like this, he resigned from the chairman. It's over. Like ding, and I was like, this is like this is about to be some shit. This is about to be some shit.
It's happening.
So it's all good.
No, but I also think he resigned because he doesn't give a fuck. He's just gonna fight it.
Well, he's rich and he's old. It's like time. You're just gonna win that situation.
He's probably
there's nothing you can do about Vince. Vince is like gonna be paid forever.
Throw her a few million, just like what P Diddy did.
I saw a clip from Joe Rogan. He said, "Have you seen Vince? He probably needs a lot more than that to get off."
Yeah, Vince is crazy. I'm just saying, we all grew up on Vince McMahon.
Honestly, bro.
He's one of my favorite memes. His crying meme is one of my favorite. I don't care.
Go look it up.
Long live Vince McMahon.
I understand. Like I know there's like kinks and stuff, but then there's just
the freak offs.
You something else.
Jesus, bro.
And then there's freak offs.
Maybe it's just the money. Like maybe it's just like they've seen so many things, have done so many things. It's like. Now that's not enough. Now I needed to take it a little step further. I need to take it a little like, what the fuck is going on?
I feel like they've been famous and wild, and the WWE. Think about WWF when we were little kids, like, dude, the storylines. You just start believing your own like narratives, your own like fiction, and I just feel like Vince has just been living like the character. But God, man, I'm sorry, but looking back on it,
it's just
I'm glad for Vince. Whatever goes down now, I'm glad that Vince was in our lives as young men. I don't know.
Well, yeah,
he built that.
Come on, man, he was the man. I don't know.
Wrestling was the shit until I found out it was fake. But. Hey, it was awesome before I figured that out.
But there's no way of faking that. I mean, yes, the storylines and the whole thing. It's like because it is kind of like a dance. Yeah. I feel like they would be hurt if they were both like. So they have to kind of like work together, whatever it is. But that's just. I mean, I'm just saying that there's a lot of WWE, pro wrestling.
Like you didn't get mad like when one of your favorites. Wrestlers would like get his ass whooped or some shit. I used to fucking be pissed. Like
John Cena,
bro, I used to be mad as shit. Like yo, they jumping John Cena or some shit. I used to be mad as hell.
You can't see this.
I used to be mad as hell. And then the episode goes, and then you gotta wait till next week.
The whole thing is like a soap. It's
so funny thinking back now.
You can't demoralize. You can't like demean that like experience. Like I just feel like it's real to somebody, But it's just like all kinds of like entertainment. You know, there's that. You shouldn't have thought it was real in the first place. Like I don't know, but they do play it off like it's good stuff.
And there's still a lot of like older people that still enjoy that shit, still enjoy going and watching. I don't know how, knowing that it's so fake. But they enjoy it.
But the physical acts are like not like you can't like really fake that stuff. Like it is what it is. Those guys, some of the big guys, but some of the things, no matter what, they're like circus performers,
like jumping, that's different.
Yeah, then they slam down and they like
But it's like you see the punching, you seeing them stomp their fucking feet before the punch every time.
It's like an aerobat, acrobat. It's like one of those. One of those shows you get to just enjoy everyone bouncing around and seeing what's going on. So yeah, man. So we'll see the Super Bowl this weekend and see how it goes for everybody.
Yeah, guys. Bet safely. I know mad people gonna start bet safely on that. I'm going with the Chiefs. I don't know about y'all.
I'm going Chiefs as well.
I just think you cannot bet against Mahomes and the Chiefs right now, man. They've been
going
cooking.
49ers.
49ers.
We got a split house.
We got a split house.
Man, listen, I got a hat. The first beanie I ever got in my life was a 49ers beanie.
And it so could go that way because I'm sitting here.
So I'm going for 49ers.
I don't know if the
it's
NFL.
not going that way.
I don't know if the NFL wants the Chiefs to win twice in a row. Yeah.
And Purdy and CMC, those guys for the NFL, those are the guys. Those are the faces. Bosa. Come on, those are the faces,
and
that
Kyle
they want.
Shanahan does need his first ring. He hasn't won anything.
It's the way better story. Okay, let these guys have Taylor. She's already there.
It is
the 49ers. It is. That's who we got.
I would prefer them to win, but I just feel like the Chiefs are just
please. And I mean,
we're just gonna have to wait to find out.
Vegas is gonna be a very pro 49ers.
My guess
crowd.
is San Francisco comes out, looking crazy, looking like they're not gonna, they probably shut them down to not even score anything in the second. Maybe a 2 field goals, maybe if that, for the Chiefs. But then in the second half, the Chiefs come back and win the game.
Debo, I don't know.
That's my bold prediction. Again,
I mean, I think that they'll shut down. The only thing is the Chiefs don't really have any they still the 49ers got Debo, CMC. I don't know. We'll see what's going on. I think there's a reason.
Hey man, that's why
we'll see what happens. That's why they play the games.
That's why they didn't think they were going to beat Miami.
No, I get it.
They didn't think they were going to beat the Bills. But they didn't think they was beat Baltimore. Beat Baltimore.
And this is why they go. But I know. But they all. Everyone. You can say that for both sides of this equation. They all both thought that they were going to make it all the way to the very end.
I felt at least a little better with San Fran. I feel like everybody's a little safer with San Fran to think that we're going to, than the Chiefs, because all that bullshit that was going on in the regular season, all the wide receivers not catching balls and them losing as much games as they lost during the regular season. You know what I'm saying?
They play it when it's right, and the Chiefs are definitely that team.
Pat going to the first time, not playing at home on a playoff game. You know what I'm saying? They all thought, hey man, he's showing he's still the man.
We shall see, and I guess we'll definitely get back to this really soon. And
yes, sir. Enjoy the Super Bowl, everyone.
This was bet safely.
Yes, sir.
Con la renta.
Ooh,
all of it.
GOT out.
Live from the MC.